Welcome back. Welcome back to Conversation for the Culture. I'm still here with Benji, Fetch. We're just talking. We're talking life. We're talking about music. We're talking about sexuality. We're talking about all of the things. Real quick, because I know the people are gonna, want to ask, when they just start seeing your promotional material and all of that. Are you currently single?
I am currently single, yes.
Okay, you are currently single. So let's get into it. What is Benji's quote unquote type?
Well, I like older men for the most part,
Why is that?
because I'm pretty established and I'm pretty mature for my age. And oftentimes, if I just it does never works with guys my age. They're not on the same page or
Okay,
wave.
I feel that. What else? Other than older, what else is your type?
Um, I'm not super picky.
Okay.
Yeah, so as long as you're like ambitious, you have goals, supportive. So my love language is quality time.
Hmm.
So I get real clingy and acts of service. So if you can like take some stress away from me by maybe make running an errand for me so I don't have to do it, that kind of stuff like really wins my heart over, you know? And yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. So acts of service, quality time. So Atlanta, right?
Atlanta.
um Everybody knows Atlanta. It's it's the capital. We call it the black gay capital or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Um how is it dating in Atlanta? Because
For
anytime that
me,
I've been to Atlanta, I've noticed it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a
it's a
lot
lot. It's
happening
very
out there.
busy. It's like everybody wants to be a gay, and if they're not gay, they want to be a little gay when they can. Um, for me, dating in Atlanta is not bad. I'm from here. I'm
Okay.
accustomed to it. I also have like morals. So like
Mm,
a guy, I know I'm attractive, and a lot of guys do try to date me, or a lot of guys try to get into my pants, rather. So I'll be like, if we can date for 30 days, then it's worth it, right?
ooh, you got a 30-day rule?
I have a 30-day rule.
I like that.
Yes, I have a
I
30-day
like
rule.
that.
And it helps because otherwise I probably would, you know, I have some crazy miles on me.
Especially down there. Okay, 30-day rule. Yo, shout out to the 30-day rule. No, that takes a lot of discipline.
Yeah, it
Um,
does. It does.
and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago with one of my co-hosts, and we were saying that like most men don't have dick discipline at all.
Mhm, mhm.
And that can really affect everything else because if the only thing on your mind is sex, 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 you can't really be successful in like your friendships. You can't really be successful in your business and
Absolutely.
anything else because like
Absolutely.
it's taking your time away.
Mhm.
So like dick discipline is a real thing. Shout out
It
to Nick
is.
Cannon.
Or hoe
Um,
discipline. Discipline your hoe.
Dick and hole discipline, y'all. Like, give it a rest. Give it a rest. All right. So since we're on the topic, right? Since we're on the topic, and you brought it up in the list of things that we were able to talk about, um, fetishes, right?
Yes, fetishes.
Um, you might have somebody who's willing to wait their 30 days. You might have somebody here who's listening who, they see you like, oh, I would like to get to know this gentleman. What are some fetishes that you may have?
Um, I don't know. I really, okay, there's like one that's kind of like, I
Not you
can't believe
blushing.
I'm gonna say this. So like public masturbation is a fetish of mine.
Okay. Be
Yeah,
careful.
of course. I mean, like, yeah, of course. But it's just like it arouses me.
Okay.
The idea of it, like I like to watch those kinds of flicks too. Like it's just
Listen, and they be out there. I'll be like,
they be
dang,
out
y'all
there.
at the
Yeah. Don't get me
y'all
wrong, I am not gonna have sex outside or like anything like that.
right.
But like public, it's hot.
I'd be like, oh, y'all at Walmart? Okay. All right. So are there any artists out here that you have any, crushes on?
Don't judge me. I really
Okay.
like Kodak Black.
Okay. Okay.
I
He has a
do.
look. He has a look.
He's so cute to me, and his personality, like I like him.
You like them type of dudes, like street dudes?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not, like I said, I'm not picky. So
Right,
I
right,
like
right,
Dave
right.
East too. I think Dave East is real fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Kodak Black. No judgment.
Most of my homegirls be like, "What the fuck, Kodak?" But I
That
love him. Like,
wasn't the name. That wasn't the name I was expecting, but
I also think he's super influential, and he does not get the recognition he deserves. You know, Drive the Boat, he came up with that. Bodak Yellow, he came up with that.
he was driving the boat all summer last year. All pandemic, really.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so you mentioned earlier that you are an entrepreneur, correct?
Yes.
All right, so fetch arrangement. I've seen some of the stuff that you do. Tell me a little bit about that business. How did it start? When did you start it? And just let people know what you do, especially for our ATL listeners. So
Okay.
they might want to bring you on to one of their projects, one of their
Absolutely.
events.
Absolutely. So, well, I'm a ABA therapist by trade, like 9 to 5.
What's
So
that?
during the what is that you said?
Yeah.
Applied behavior analysis.
Okay.
Hmm. So during the pandemic, though, things slowed down, and
Hmm.
um, my partner at the time, of course, my partner was buying me a lot of flowers, and I would like put them together, of course, around our house and everything. And he was like, "You should start a business doing this." And at first, I was like, "No, like why would I do that?" And then I was like, what? It's not a bad idea. I do enjoy doing this, So I started it, and I made some pretty good money off of it. I got to do the BMI awards at the Georgia Dome, or the what is it? It's not a dome anymore.
I know what you're talking about.
The stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The Mercedes Benz, yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty dope.
So you worked that.
Yeah. Yes, we did the centerpieces at the BMI awards.
That's legit. That's really legit. So do you do everything yourself? Do you have a team?
Well, I'll hire out, I'll contract out, and things
Smart.
like that. But
Smart.
if it's a small order, I'll just do it myself, of course.
Okay.
But that's just for now. I don't. I eventually would like a storefront. I'm working on getting some licensures for pop-up shops. So, but don't think like you probably won't go there and see me. I probably will hire people to
You
be there.
shouldn't be there because
Yeah.
you're the business mind. So you
Yes.
shouldn't be like, even with this podcast. So I'm slowly starting to give the reins up for a lot of the stuff, right? So like what I want to
Absolutely.
do is just show up to the interview. Everything's already done. Everything's set up. Everything is, the producers has, reached out who they need to reach out. I don't even have to do any of the post work. Just show up. We got the recording and let my team do everything. And I believe that's one of the keys of entrepreneurship is being able to build a team that you trust and then giving them the autonomy to do whatever it is so you can go ahead and you can focus
Absolutely.
on whatever's next.
Which for
Um,
me next is my
yep.
skincare line.
We
I'm
was
gonna
about
be
to go into that too. Look at it.
really
Look at this flowing off seamlessly. So your skincare line.
yes.
For those of you guys who don't know, if y'all go to his Instagram, what's your Instagram again?
I am underscore Benji Fetch. IAM underscore Benji Fetch.
And Benji is Benji for those of you guys who don't know. If you guys go to his page, it's like his skin is skinning, y'all. So how did you so what is the skincare line going to look like? What made
Okay.
and then what made you care about skincare?
Well, I care about my skin. Clearly, I always have had to. I have very sensitive skin, but I've also always gotten compliments on my skin because I've always taken care of it. So the product is all vegan.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, vegan. It's great product. I'm gonna do an exfoliate, and it's gentle exfoliate, so I wouldn't use it every day, but maybe every other day, daily. And then there's also going to be a daily cleanse, um, repair serum, which will help with dark spots and things like that. And then of course the moisturizer and a mist.
So you got a little bit of everything. Do you have like a timetable
What do you mean?
of when you're gonna release this? Like when
Oh
can
yeah,
people expect it?
next month. I want to get it out by
Oh wow.
Juneteenth. I'm going to be filming a web series. I don't know if I should have said that. I signed an NDA, but I'm going to be filming a web series, and
Okay.
so we're. I want to definitely bring it there while I'm filming,
Okay.
and kind of make everybody wash their faces.
Now wash your face. No, you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't wash their face.
A
Like,
lot of men don't care about that, but you
yeah, they
can,
just
and
get
it's
up
okay to.
and go.
Mm-hmm. A little
Like
soap and water, but then
crust,
they wonder why their pores are huge and they have blackheads all over their nose, and
right.
things like that.
Crust still in their eyes, and they just get up and go.
Right.
But that's I think that's a lot of men, no, just men in general, with a
Mhm.
lot of things, with their nails. And then that goes to like the whole masculinity, toxic masculinity, because certain
Toxic
stuff,
masculinity.
certain stuff is like men would be like, oh, I can't go get a facial, that's gay. Or I can't go get a manicure or a pedicure, that's gay. Or
Mm-hmm.
like I had somebody tell me that they don't use baby wipes because
They
that's
don't.
gay. Because that's gay. Because I said, "Oh, you don't got baby wipes at your house?" And they're like, "No, we just use toilet paper." I said, "Just toilet paper?" And they were like, "Yeah, we don't use baby wipes." I'm like, "Oh, that's different."
Yeah,
But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, that's gay. I don't need to do all of that."
niggas, man. I tell. I
Niggas,
tell.
niggas.
Yeah, my brother, he's kind of like that, but well, he lives with me now, so
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, here, wash your face with this. And he's my older brother, so he'd be like, if you don't get out my motherfucking face, but I'm like, no, for real, wash it. I need to make sure my product is good.
So, are you making it? Is like, are you making the products yourself? Is it you?
I'm titrating the recipes, so
Okay.
technically yes, and
Okay.
I have a manufacturer to do the large.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Yo, I love to see I love to see us black men just in this entrepreneurship space.
Thank you. I do too. I love to see it, and it feels really good to be in the seat, in the
Yeah.
chair. You know what I'm saying? Because I've
I
always
also love the fact that like to see like black men in entrepreneurship, black men successful, and black men within the community doing these things, right? Because there's this like stigma that all the members of the community we do is just sit here and like have sex with
have sex for
have
money.
sex with each other and
Yeah. So many
go to
people are
brunch.
prostitutes. It's crazy.
You said what?
I said so many people are prostitutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like it's
Or let me not say that, are sex workers. So they'll like OnlyFans or all of that shit. Like I'm like, yo, everybody's gonna do that.
I mean it's a bag too.
Yeah, for I guess for a little bit
For a
until
little,
your
and
best
that's the
friend
thing.
does
It's a
it,
bag for
and
a little
then
bit, but if you do it, you got to have a strategy and an exit plan
yeah,
to
because if
get out.
everybody's doing it, you're eventually gonna lose your fan base.
Because the money's gonna dry up, and then they're gonna go on to the next person. And if you didn't take that money, and that's my thing, if you're doing it, go ahead and take that money, whatever, and like invest in the business,
Do something.
do something. Don't invest, and that's the thing. I feel like people, and that's
Buy
just not
some
members
stock.
of the community. That's black folks in general. We get a little bit of money, and it's like, oh, let me go take this trip. Oh,
Mm,
let me go ahead and get these Gucci slides. Let me go
mm.
ahead and get this
This
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga jumpsuit. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like that's cool, but like I want to see us do better.
absolutely.
Fashion. All right, let's get into fashion a little bit because you say you love fashions. Who are some of your favorite designers?
Hmm. That's a good question. I like Mugler. Well, of course, I'm in the house with Mugler, but I really have been into like the things that they have been creating lately.
Mm-hmm.
Um, You know, I'm honestly not a huge like label whore. I
I
like,
love that. I love that.
yeah, I like fashion. Like my house member Rico Chappelle, he's very talented, and he,
Hold on, you know Rico?
yeah, he's my brother.
That is awesome. So I met like me and Rico are cool. He supported my brand Kings of Rise, and then I supported
Really?
House of Chappelle. I supported House of Chappelle too. That's crazy. So we met on Clubhouse, when when Clubhouse when everybody was stuck inside. We had like
Hmm.
connected on Clubhouse. I'm like, and like, yeah, he's good people. That's crazy.
He's a sweetheart. He's
Yeah,
so talented too. Like he had
super
made this
talented.
like 70s style suit with like a flare leg. I wore and I felt like, ooh, I felt like Una, baby.
I love that. Yeah, labels don't matter because there's a lot of people who just wear labels. They're label whores, but then like they can't dress.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then that
They're
doesn't
just
like,
wearing the label, and that's it.
mhm, absolutely. Absolutely. And I like to express myself through what I'm wearing
Mhm,
often. So, if I'm going through a time of like depression or not happy, I'll be probably wearing a lot of black,
mhm,
or nude.
mhm.
Uh, but once I'm back, feeling good, I like to do different things. I like to dye my hair. I like to, throw a pink crop top on, different
Is pink
things.
your favorite color?
No, my favorite color is Tiffany blue.
You did say that. You did say that because there is a lot of pink. I saw a lot of pink on your page,
There's a lot of pink. There's also blue.
but there is also blue. Um, so yeah, the dyeing of the hair, that's really dope. I love expression. I love expression. Because like the cover that you did for let's talk about the cover that you did, the artwork, the album artwork for It's Given.
Yes.
You had like the green hair, and it was like, were you like, was this like I looked at it, was it like were you a marionette?
Yes, I was a ventriloquist doll.
Yes.
The chains, I also had the chains in my cover art for Buchqueen. The chains
Mhm.
represent the chains of oppression.
Ooh.
So, yeah. And not just being a black man, but also being a gay man. So,
Right.
I had my sister was holding it. She was in like almost like a devilish outfit, but
Mhm.
she's also a trans woman. So I just a lot of symbolism, and there's always a lot of symbolism in the things that I do.
I love it. I love your aesthetics. They're awesome and the visuals for all your stuff.
Thank you.
One thing that we didn't talk about, um, as we know, the world of hip hop is has a lot of isms, right?
Yeah.
The world of and obics, right? Is there a lot of transphobia in hip hop? There's a lot of homophobia in
Yeah.
hip hop. There's a lot of misogyny in hip hop. It's a lot of problematic things within hip hop, right? And it's since the beginning of time. How is it navigating through the world of hip hop as a member of the LGBTQ community?
Oh, that is a great question. I'm always explaining this to people. So me being me,
Mhm.
I carry myself a certain way, and not to say I try and act like a straight guy because I don't, and I don't want people thinking, oh, he's straight. I don't.
Well, when I asked you that too, I said, do you ever have to code switch?
No, I don't. I don't. When I was younger, I would, but now I've done so much. You know what I'm saying? To be comfortable in who I am, that I don't code switch, and I don't go into these studios and talk to these engineers like I'm a different nigga than who I actually am,
Right.
because people read that, and when you're uncomfortable and not being yourself, you're going to make other people uncomfortable and not be themselves, and then you're not going to be able to create the quality sound that you want. So you need to be yourself, and don't, if you're timid and shy, be timid and shy, but you shouldn't be rapping or you shouldn't be an artist, like,
Facts.
or
Facts. I like that. I like that. Be yourself. And
Mhm.
that's why I think people like, you know, your Cardis. I think that's why I rock. I think that's why I respect her, just because. Oh, y'all! If y'all can't see it, there was a shady eye roll that just happened. Oh, no, but she's herself. Even you said who early. Okay, so let's talk about that because I think he's being himself. Okay, why did Little Nas get that? Sorry to this man. Why did he get the Kiki? Sorry to this man. Who?
I don't. I just.
I mean, do you think he's been good for the community?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think him and Santana are doing great things for the culture as far as like
Montana.
opening doors and things like
Right.
that. Yes. I just I don't know. It's like the Kendrick Lamar thing. If I don't listen to you, I'm not gonna get on
Okay.
a podcast and act like I do. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I
Yeah.
listen to art. I like art. I like
Okay.
poetry. I like alliteration. I like similes and metaphors. I like rhyme schemes. Switch it up.
Okay.
Um, and I like hip hop, and I just don't think
He's not hip hop.
well, he's not. So maybe that's what it is.
But he is. I do like. I don't really care for his music like that. I like what he's done for the culture, how he's
Absolutely.
opened some doors. And what I will say is that man, like, don't troll him because he'll take whatever you do, whatever criticism, and that's what I respect about him is whatever criticism people have of him, he uses it in his music and in his art for the next thing.
Yeah.
So when he made them shoes and they were like, "You're going," well, yeah, when he made them shoes
Said he
and they're
was
like,
going to
"You're
hell.
going to hell," then he
Go to
came
hell.
back. Yeah, then he came back and no, first it was the "You're going to hell for being gay." So then he made a video about him going to hell, and then he was having sex with the devil,
Oh.
rocking those shoes. And then then the whole thing happened when Nike was suing him, and then he went ahead and he did
Really?
like this little video, a promotional video where he released him basically in the promotional video he was like in the courtroom, he played all the different characters and they were sentencing him. Then he went to jail. So then we got that video with Jack Harlow of him in jail.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like he builds it all up, and then the whole pregnancy thing was like, I would say he's a marketer, if any, and like me as somebody who's in marketing and whatnot, as my
I love that. I had no idea. Like
yeah.
I think that is so creative, but that's
And then
still
the baby thing, the fake
I
the pregnancy thing, where he gave birth to his first album, like or his his new project, like things like that. I think that's really cool because I love creativity, and it's like especially when it comes to album rollouts, because I feel like everybody does the same exact thing. And it was just cool to see that. Now, did I listen to the project? No, absolutely not. But he had my attention leading up to it.
Facts.
I think that's what artists need to do. You always have to keep the attention of whoever your audience is. That's whether you're an actor, a model, like whatever it is. You got to keep your audience's attention.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What are we doing? Okay, so we're gonna play another game here real quick. Not even a game, all right? We're gonna do two things, right?
Okay.
So first, this is a new segment that we're introducing. It's called Black Mount Rushmore. Everybody knows what Mount Rushmore is, for people on a mountain, right? So this week's Black Mount Rushmore is the rap edition. Give me who's on your Black Mount Rushmore.
Okay, rap. So definitely gotta have. Ooh, this is tough. So we gotta have Nicki. We have to have Jay-Z.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. I want Kodak Black up there.
Okay.
And I don't know. I can't think of me. I'm the fourth member.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Let's manifest that. So you, Kodak Black, Nicki, and Jay-Z.
Yes.
All right, and then we're gonna shift real quick, and we're gonna do R&B because you do both. You sing and you rap, right?
Okay.
Who's on your R&B Mount Rushmore?
Beyonce.
Of course. Shout out to the Queen.
R. Kelly.
I try to hold it in. I'm sorry.
R. Kelly is a genius. He's so talented. He ain't never lied. Okay.
He's a genius.
If you listen to his music, it's like, girl,
you still listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah, I do. But I also hear the influence. So Michael Jackson as well. Michael Jackson has to go up there. I also hear the influence in all of these other singers. Usher. Of
course. Of course. But like
when Trey Songz, like I hear R. Kelly.
Yeah, but it's just like it's hard for me to listen to R. Kelly now. And I'm from Chicago, so it was a lot for me to get to that point.
Well,
Like that's kind of problematic. You don't think that's problematic?
what's problematic about R. Kelly being on Mount Rushmore? What's the problem?
Not watched the news the past 10 years.
I don't. I get it, but in the same token, I think that it would be different if he were like throwing rocks and hiding his hands. You know, if you
Mhm.
listen to his music, it's very much like I'm not surprised. It didn't surprise me because I listen to music, I listen to lyrics, and I listen to what people
Yeah,
talk
but
about.
some of these are kids. Like
Well,
that's my issue.
we know that but and some of these kids, his mothers were dropping them off.
Oh,
So, and we know that R. Kelly, he's a freak. He sung about it.
which
You
is
know,
nothing
and
wrong with being a
we
freak.
also know that he liked younger women. Didn't he have a thing with Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's why everybody
I
likes.
get it. I get it. Look, trust me, I get it. Because like we've known this man. I have a right with R. Kelly for years. Because like being from Chicago, I've known that he was a dirtbag forever.
Right, that's the thing. Like, I didn't when I was listening to his music, I did not think he was like fucking
Right.
a good guy. I thought he was a freak, and he made great music. You know, I
So
like
you're saying you can separate the art from the person, from the art from the artist.
yes until you start throwing shoes at people and shit.
Oh my god! So throwing shoes is worse than sleeping with little girls and pissing on them. Come on!
Throwing shoes at your idol is that's like deranged.
Oh
So,
my
but
god!
anyway,
You know, you're gonna like my so some of my listeners are like really like you might get some smoke coming your way.
I am not
Trust me.
scared. We got
Okay.
so many. I got so many guns.
I love it. You definitely gonna get the smoke. Okay. And another one. I mean, that actually, so I was gonna play unpopular black opinion with you, right? That's the thing that we do on the show. Unpopular black opinion, something
Okay.
that is unpopular amongst black folks. And I don't know, Lizzie, let me know in the comments. That might be it right there. But at the same time, there's hella black folks still stepping in the name of love and having a backyard party and saying that they
Yes.
happy
I
people.
didn't finish my four. I didn't finish my four R&B. I
Yeah,
said
so
Beyonce,
Beyonce,
Michael
Michael, R.
Jackson,
Kelly.
R. Kelly. Um, who's my fourth gonna be? It's not me. It's not gonna be me. I want to say mm, Aretha Franklin.
Awesome. Come on. Listen, Aretha Franklin is a legend.
Hmm. Definitely.
Beautiful
Definitely.
gowns.
And she
Beautiful.
was so ahead of her time and also so involved in her time.
Mm-hmm.
So
She was
I
for
love
the
it.
culture. She did stuff for the. I mean, like
She
Aretha
helped
Franklin.
move the culture along.
Yep. And like she's the shade queen. Like if you listen to like any of her interviews, like when she's talking about like the interview she did with Patti LaBelle, it was like her, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight on Oprah, old school interview that I was seeing like after she passed away, and just like the shots she was throwing at the ladies was like amazing because like she knew that she was it, and like
Yeah.
you know we use this term diva, like diva this person a diva,
Mhm.
but like Aretha Franklin was like a diva in the true sense of the word.
Absolutely. When you have to, she's been a singer her whole life. So
Mhm.
she like a lot of people go to school and go to college and in grad school and learn things from other people, learn how to communicate with other kinds of people and things like that. But when you are a singer and you're people are idolizing you, you kind of learn from yourself. You go
Yeah.
through your own experiences, you know what I'm saying, and blossom within yourself. And I think that is kind of where I am now
Mhm.
as well. Is in so like when I went and seen her movie, it was very relatable.
Which one? The one was the one in the theaters or the one that
Yeah,
came on TV?
theater.
Okay. Yeah, that was a
That
good movie.
it
Jennifer
was
Hudson did her
good.
thing.
It was great. Jennifer, I like Jennifer Hudson.
Shout out to Jennifer. She's from Chicago. She's from here. So
So,
we're gonna instead of unpopular black opinion before we close out, I want to do Black Card Revoked with you. Okay. So Black Card Revoked is
okay.
a game that we play. And I just asked my guests, what's one thing that would get your black card revoked? For me, it was for my own self. It was the fact that I didn't know how to do the electric slide, and they was like, you gotta get up out of here." I said, "Oh well." So for you, what would get Benji's black card revoked?
Um, um, oh, I don't know. I do. I'm a nigga.
Yo,
Uh,
that is the
I
greatest.
don't really like watermelon. I like the watermelon flavor, but the fruit of watermelon, I don't like eating it.
Okay, so actually someone else has said that, and I'm starting to believe that. Like, I don't I'm starting the more and more, like, you're literally the second person to say that on the show. And then I've had this conversation with a lot of people. I'm starting to believe that black people don't actually like watermelon, and that's
Yeah, that's. I
not
don't know.
like they say we do. I
Yeah,
think that's like what white people just came up with and say, yeah, black people
you like
niggas
watermelon.
eat watermelon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm
because it's a large. If I had to think about it, I would think it's because it's a large fruit.
mm-hmm.
So when we were put into the ghettos, we had to feed lots of people. So they
That
probably
makes
got
sense.
the fruit, chopped it up. It was, you know,
Everybody can eat off it. So like, because
everybody
when it
could eat
comes to
off of
melons,
it.
like I
Mhm.
like personally like cantaloupe. I feel like cantaloupe is a way better fruit than watermelon.
Yeah, I agree. I
It's
don't like either,
sweet.
honestly, cantaloupe
You don't
or
like eating?
watermelon. No, I like. I eat apples almost every day. I eat a green apple.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and I don't know if an avocado is a fruit. Is an avocado a fruit?
I think so. I'm allergic though, so I can't eat that
You're
much.
allergic to avocados?
Yeah.
Oh,
So the
damn.
first time I found out, I was with some friends. We went out to, Taco Tuesday type deal, margaritas, tacos, and everything. I had guac. They had chips and guac. I'm just like smash. I had never had it before, so I didn't know I was allergic to it, right? So I'm smashing this, and then I'm sitting there. And I'm like, like later on in the dinner,
Shit
I'm like,
start getting itchy.
yeah, it started getting
Mhm.
itchy. My throat started closing up, and then yeah, I found out that I'm allergic to avocado. So now I don't touch it. Obviously, somebody's like, "Oh, just bring an EpiPen with you," but like, it's not that serious. It's not that
Or
deep
take
for
a
me.
you could take like a Benadryl or antihistamine before you eat it, and you should be fine unless you're severely allergic.
I'm not gonna risk it
Yeah.
with some
Okay.
guac with some guacamole. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. One last thing, right before we ask where people can like find you and everything. This has been, first of all, this has been an awesome conversation. Definitely, if you ever want to come back, just let me know and we can get you back on the show.
Okay.
Um, where do you see yourself, right? So like when we go ahead and let's say 5 years from now, we go ahead and we run back the tape when
Mhm.
Conversations for the Culture is on Revolt TV and we doing our thing on a much bigger platform. And I say, let me go back to the podcast and go back to this interview with Benji 5 years ago. Where will you be in 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'll definitely be touring. I'll be a touring artist. My businesses will be flourishing. So, Fetch Arrangements will have storefronts in Atlanta, California, New York, and Chicago. Um, my skin line, of course, will be flourishing. Probably do so. Also, with my skin line, I'm pairing with the esthetician here in Atlanta. So I would like to open more of like I guess little studios so that
Mhm.
people can go get the facials and buy the product there. So I would like to have those also in Atlanta, New York, Chicago, California. Um, Touring. Oh, I want to start some mental health homes. So I told you I do ABA therapy. So
Mhm.
I would like to have some homes and clinics all around, really Atlanta, more so the city here, because I work, this is my career and I see that
Right.
there's a lack of here. So I would love to be able to do that for us.
I love that.
Married, kids probably on the way,
Okay.
if not already having kids. So yeah,
I love that for you. I love that. That's good. All right, we're gonna run this back, and then 5 years from now,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna see what's
see.
up. We're gonna see what's up. That's dope. That's dope. Oh yeah, face. Before we get out of here, facials. So I always know facials is a thing. Did you? I mean, you probably know, but our listeners don't know this. Probably booty facials. That's a
What
thing now.
What is that? What is that?
So you know, like the same stuff that people do to like your, with the facials, like with regular facials.
Yeah.
I've been seeing. I forget who it is. Somebody I do follow on Instagram. They do like butt facials, basically the same type
Like
of thing that they.
the outside cheeks or
Yes,
like the
the
whole.
cheeks, not the
Oh,
inside. We're not going on the inside, the
oh,
outside. Did you know that was a thing?
that's different. I feel like I seen it when I was scrolling on Instagram and I thought it was like
See?
a parody or something.
No,
But
that's a thing now, and obviously it's like really popular now.
hmm, maybe I'll have to get one.
I don't know why it's popular, but it's like it's a
It's
thing now.
it's a little intriguing. I think I might want one.
Yeah, they put like the scrub on it and everything. Like
Mhm.
it's a real thing now, and they call
But
them like
maybe I don't know. That is a little strange though. What do you need that for?
unless you're like a stripper. I get.
Yeah. Or if
I
you got
think.
butt acne, I think people be having butt acne and stuff. So
Oh, that could be
maybe
it.
that will help.
Butt acne. Sorry, that sounds terrible. Yeah, this conversation has gone everywhere. We've talked about business, we've talked about religion, we've talked about butts and fetishes. This has been a good one.
It's
Um,
been fun.
where can people find you at?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at I am underscore Benji Fetch at IAM underscore Benji Fetch. Also on Twitter, same at, or on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. Benji Fetch. Look me up, get into the catalog. Buchqueen 2 is also dropping very soon and it's spicy.
Now, let me get real quick before I let you out of here because sometimes I can't help it, and I got to get into like my job, and my content coaching and content marketing
Okay.
bag. Why aren't you doing TikTok and why aren't you doing Reels?
So
Because
I
you
try.
have a personality, you rap, you sing, you dance, you
I
do
don't have
fashion.
time. I don't have time.
Mm,
I'm
you have
serious. I'm
you have time for
serious.
what?
I'm literally always working,
Okay.
like, or at the studio, or working, doing my businesses. Like, I'm very busy. I want to get more involved with TikTok. You're not the first person to ask me that.
Right. Because
I
it's gonna help
definitely,
you. It's gonna help you get in front of more people. And
I
we could
know.
talk, offline or whatever, right? Because there's things that you could do. Like sometimes, like when I'm at the studio, right? I'll send you one of the reels. So like when I'm at the studio, like shooting content or whatever for like whatever it is, like for my own brand or whatever. A lot of times I just set up a camera and just boom,
Do
just
it. Yeah.
set up the
So,
tripod or whatever, and just boom, time lapse it up, and then that's
yeah.
content for you.
Yeah, it's just me though too. I don't have help. You know what
Me
I'm saying?
neither.
It's just me. But okay.
I
So
got you though. I got
as
you.
far
I
as
got you.
everything, so my businesses, my work, my music,
I get
everything
it.
is just me. So it's like it can be a lot, and sometimes I do just want to unwind. But you're right, I do need to get a little more active. So I had started being like a big old host, big old live. You know that? You know what that is?
Yeah, I know, Big O. You be on there fighting with everybody?
No.
Because a
It's
lot of the Big O people, they be on there like,
I realize that now. I'm no longer. I don't think I'm a host anymore because they make you go live for 2 hours a day, and I didn't have time to do it. I couldn't. I
wow.
just yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got to figure something out. I think once, hopefully, a year from now, I'll have a little bit more free time, and I'll
Okay.
be able to do things like that. But right now, I'm so focused on my craft and
Hmm.
booking these movie roles and shit like that. It's
Right.
like,
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Just looking, every once in a while, at least post a reel up there every once in a while, just to get people because people want to continue to like
I'll
see.
rap. I'll do a freestyle. I might do one when I get off of here. I might do a
Boom.
freestyle
There
and
you
post
go.
that.
There you go. There you go. That's how people really gonna connect with you even on a deeper level and
Mhm.
just like build your platform even more.
Well, thank you for the advice. I need you
No
to
problem.
I need some consultation, so maybe we can talk off.
Yeah, we could talk offline and even I'm planning on coming down there at some point. So we even like
Oh.
even if I come down there, like, and we could just like, because I got a potential client who owns a wing bar down there, and if I
Okay.
come down there, I'm going to be coming down there for a weekend, and like on the Saturday, I'm going to be shooting a whole bunch of content for her. So
Okay.
we'll definitely talk offline.
Let's link. We could do like a business dinner or something.
Right. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, y'all. Well, that was Benji Fetch. He's go check out his music. It's really good. He got good music. Check him out on all streaming platforms. And I know y'all love the show, but y'all love when Portia's here more. Portia will be back with me on Friday. And we got a lot of spicy topics to talk about Friday. This has been Conversations for the Culture. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, stay black.